Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. And this morning we saw the markets gap up after their significant high close yesterday. They had a 50-day high close yesterday. This morning they gapped up above the prior day high, and we did not fill the gap. Looking at the ES, Russell, and YM, none of those filled the gap. The NASDAQ did. NASDAQ's been a bit weaker, but the majority of these have gapped up and kind of consolidated higher and are holding near the highs at the time of this recording. So what I want to do is take a look at that type of price pattern following a 50-day high close as we approach the close of the session. So let me set this up. We will use all four instruments. The setup will be an intraday time-based entry, and we will use a 3 p.m. entry time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, set up as a long that'll exit at the close of regular trading hours, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. For the opening filters, I'm just simply going to use a gap up, and then I'm going to go into the post-open filters and say that we did not fill the gap, and we're trading in the top half of the range. Now I want to add that yesterday closed at a 50-day high. So this price action is saying that we're making new highs after a 50-day high close. So I can add the 50-day high close here in the new highs section. And then I'm just going to add above a 200-day moving average. It probably won't make a big difference, as most of those will be above a 200-day. But I'm going to go ahead and add it anyway and click View Results. And here we go. So these are the results for gapping up after a 50-day high close and not filling the gap and trading in the top half of the range. This is a 3 p.m. Eastern time entry, exiting at the close of regular trading hours, 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. Historically, this has happened in the ES 72 times, 82 times in the NASDAQ, 93 times in the YM, and only 38 times in the Russell. So for whatever reason, this has not happened nearly as often in the Russell as it has in the other instruments. And looking at the win rates, they are all hanging just a little bit above 55-ish% on average. So ES coming in about 57%, NASDAQ just a touch under that, 52%, YM about 56%, and Russell about 61%. So on average, these are a little bit better than 50-50 going into the close. Now this is a little bit better than what we saw this morning with this gapping up pattern after the 50-day high close, where the win rates were just under 50%. So later in the day, it appears to have gotten just a touch stronger, not significantly, but as a group, they have gotten a little bit stronger into the close. So I don't see a giant edge here, but historically, it has slightly favored on the long side. Good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.